Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to another episode of Guild of Dungeoneering. This is episode 4 I think, and we are going fighting goblins with Stanley here. He is our cat burglar, he's been our main character throughout the playthrough so far. We've already killed off one chump and we've gained another one. However, we've done 2 or 3 missions with this guy now. So we are going killing goblins. Last episode we got the talisman of Hug Aid, and that gave us this hug in a bottle, which gives us +1 heart for the first 2 fights. This will make it a lot easier to gear up in the very first instance. And so we're going to enter the dungeon. And if this one isn't too long, we'll be able to do a second dungeon in this as well. I hope we will be. And so here we go. This is the map we're given. We need to defeat 4 monsters to beat this dungeon. And from the very start we can actually put this one into there. I will put this one in there and this one in there, and that actually opens up everything for us. More cat puns. I can't read them quickly enough to be able to say them out loud. And so this there will give us everything we need. That gives us the Fountain of Heroism. A hero gains +1 hit points per damage blocked next fight, so hopefully we'll pass through this one on the way to a fight. And I think I will also add the monster in there to make sure that this gets used. We have 5 monsters on the board here, and so we should just be able to sweep through all of this pretty easily. And so it's actually heading down to this now. This is going to be a catastrophe. I really hope you appreciate the cat puns in this, they are amazing. He's going to lose a health. I'm just going to deal quite a lot of damage to him there. Gets rid of half his health. And again, do the same 2-round fight. Quite easy. I think I want to... Oh, this one's actually quite good. Yeah, that's 2 attack and it's unblockable. It's probably the best attack that I've got at the moment. So we can put some more rooms in, we can put some more monsters in if we want. I think I'll add a couple of monsters in. Why not? If we fight them, then we fight them. If not, that doesn't matter. So this skeleton is going to headbutt me for 2 damage. And I am going to throw a cat at it for 2 damage. And I want to see if I can kill this guy just by throwing cats at him. Oh, I've got no more cats to throw. We ran out of cats. But he's going to lose a health here, so we can just slam. And that's it, he's dead. So that is it, what, fight 2 in there? That would actually lose us this weapon we've got already. I like this glyph, the Holy Seal and the Mind Strike, I like those. But this is the crossbow from... I'd be... No, I'm going to go for the offhand, because I've already got a main hand weapon. We have a gold pouch, we can actually force him to go in a direction now. So that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a gold pouch in there. And I'm going to fill up that one there. I'm not going to fill up this one. No, because these are harder fights. Go on then, why not? No, more loot please. I think every time he moves he gives a cat pun, so you'll have to get used to him. Yay, the cats! Throw more cats at him. I like the idea of just throwing cats at people and let the cats do the work. So let's see if we can get a really strong cat. Nope, but I can kill him off with this. Which is fortunate. I was probably a bit stupid in that fight there, playing it a bit too not cautiously enough. This daisy chain is really good, we used that last episode. I could really do with him going up north. This guy's got hubris. He's supposed to be going for the harder fights. He really should be going for this Scorpion. So I'm going to put a Null in there. Just to have a bit of a harder fight than this, was it the Goblin here? I only need to defeat one more monster, so that'll be fine. I think the higher level monster you fight, the more money you get at the end, so I'd prefer to kill a level 2 than a level 1. I need to go for damage as much as I can with these guys, just because we've got this Fury ability, so we can hit the 3 at once. So that's actually two rounds and I'd be dead if he hit the 3 each time. So I am actually going to play it slightly cautiously here, considering this is the last fight, and actually heal up a bit there. However, I want next attack to make sure it kills him. I'm going to mitigate the damage here. And this will kill him anyway, so that's fine. And there we go.
3 cheers for your lucrative plundering, after all your aimless blundering. How you rode your luck without getting stuck. Left me and your enemies wondering.
I do love these little rhymes, he says. This flavour text is the same for each dungeon within this series, so I'm not going to read them out every time. We gain 48 gold from that, from this dungeon. Only gained 13 gold from the monsters. That was actually pretty easy, if I'm honest. It was much easier than I thought it would be, but Ascar is now in its final stage. Hubris, convinced they cannot lose, seeks out higher level monsters. Oh, I gain +1 heart versus them. Okay, so if I'm fighting a monster that's higher than my level, then I gain more health. That's actually quite good, I like that. So, return to the guild, and we'll see what we can buy. And it looks like we will be able to do a second dungeon in this as well. So, I think we'll go for the leather worker here and get the last bit of loot that we can get. And so, here's going to go into that slot. So that's all 4 of these. Done. So, let's go exploring again. That was the level 1. Defeat the big orc. I'm going to send Stanley off against the big orc. Here we go, and we've got the hug in a bottle that we want. The level 4 cards are epic. Be nice to get some level 4 stuff. So, I knew I should have been more careful. Okay, so this is the orc. We have here a Fountain of Stupidity. I want to try and not go to that. But I could do that and then go to Stupidity 2 next fight. It gives me 2 Stupidity cards, which are the ones that do nothing. So, do I want to get this and then kill a Null with it? I think if I go here though, he's going to go straight for the boss because he's got hubris. And at the moment I have no way of stopping him. But what I can do is hopefully put this one in there, and I hope this works. If we put the rat in there, then we will have the Fountain of Stupidity and automatically fight the rat. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And we put 2 cards down, and I think I want a way in, so I'm going to put... No, I'm going to put the spider in here as well. So that gives me a fight to gear up a bit first as well. And this spider should be fairly easy, I'm hoping. Let's try and do it as quickly as we can. This... Start with crush 1. I'm trying to work out why we're getting an extra damage. Oh, it's because it's frail. Incoming physical attacks do +1 damage. Right, okay. That's pretty good. So if I block this, that'll do 2 damage to him and kill him. I didn't realise the spiders had that. I hadn't seen it before. Now this would actually give us stupidity 3, technically. No, but I suppose... what to do? I think I'll go for... This is so good with that smash. I don't think that I can not go for this one. That troll femur is such a good weapon. So we can put some silver coins in the top room there. Make sure he goes for it. And I think that's everything we need to do. We can put a couple of extra rooms in just in case. Might as well. I don't know if you get more gold for actually putting more rooms down, so I try and put them down when I can. So we're just going to use the smash here because it will do 3 damage to him. And then I'm going to throw a cat at him to kill him. And I'm going to take the paper crown. That gives me a heal. And so I'm not very well geared up. Aha, we can get him to go for this monster first, that's good. And I think I actually need to gear up a bit before I go in for this guy. So I'm going to try and put these in here to make him go around this way to it. That hubris doesn't seem to work that well. So I always thought that the hubris would actually force him to go towards the larger monsters, but it doesn't seem to. So we're going to block this one and smash him in the face. And with this one, he is under half health now, so I'm just going to throw a cat at him. And I can kill him before he does any damage to me here. I've leveled up, got 1 more hit point, so I should be in a better position to kill him now. Magical robes are very good, so yes, I'm going to take them straight off. Not even going to look at the other stuff. Oh, could have done with putting this massive gem in the other room. I think I'm going to try and put a null in there, but I don't think that's going to make him come back down this way. Which is a shame, because I really want that. And just in case we get bonuses for it, I'm going to put a corridor in there. I think this is the first scorpion that I've fought. So this is unblockable, but I want to do 3 damage to him with this. This is unblockable again. I get to draw a card with this. And I think here I'll use the smite to do 2 more damage to him. And we can use the fire blast here as well. And I look amazing again. My robe and my paper crown and my troll bone femur. Or troll femur. We have a winged staff here. Get rid of all of the stuff at the bottom, but would give us some very good attacks. Wooden shield. Can't be killed unless on 1 heart. Wow. And that gives me +1 heart. I think, yeah. I've got nothing in my offhand slot anyway, so that's really good. Okay, I don't think we can actually put off this fight for any longer. And so I'm just going to dump as many cards as I can here. And there we go. I think that gives you exploration bonus. I'm not sure if it's how much you've walked through or how much you put down. So he's got a lot of health, this Orc Warlord. But he is predictable, so I get to see his next card, which is a big attack. So I want to keep this card for the next attack. I think. Oh yeah, I'll start off by throwing a cat at him. So this means I can actually hit him, but he's going to do 3 damage to me. He's going to lose a health, but he's going to do 2 damage. So I'm going to do 3 damage with this, which means he'll be on 4 left. This is going to be a very, very, very close fight. Luckily, this will not kill me. And if I use Rekindle, then I'll be back on 2 hearts. Well, I'm on 1 heart now. Oh, I can't kill him. This is unblockable. Why didn't that... Is that because I healed, but it's only put me on 1 heart? I don't know. But I'm afraid, Stanley, this is the end for you. Oh well.
A sorry tale, a gory story, another hero dies for glory. In the ground they rest the head. Dead, dead, dead.
I like that one. Another day, another Dungeoneer lost to the depths. Pretty ungrateful really after everything you had invested. Dwell on that while you count all of the insurance loot. If you can find them in the graveyard for a good talk, or you can find them in the graveyard for a good talking to. I only got 38 gold from that. The map explored was 12, so I think you might actually gain coins for putting tiles down. So that's good to know anyway. Right, let's go back to the guild. Let's visit him in the graveyard. I'm sorry, Stanley. You were good while you lasted. But you are the second of many that's going to end up in this graveyard here. We have me. I lasted 1 kill. Not just 1 dungeon, but 1 kill. Yeah, I died in the second fight. And then Stanley here, 4 dungeon runs, 281 gold earned, and 22 kills. That's pretty good. That's the record we've got to try and beat, hopefully, with the next guy that we bring in. So, but we will do that next episode. We only have 46 gold, so we're going to have to go straight back out on another run. We may do a level 1 run in the Fire Lord, leave the Orc until we've got somebody else up a couple of levels or so, at least with a couple of decent battle scars. But I think after the first level of the Fire Lord mission, which is here, scope out Embro's defences. This actually has 3 quests in this chain, and we're going to have to go through with Daikini here. She's the only Dungeoneer or hero we have left, so we'll be doing that next episode. But yeah, I think that's the only level 1 we've got left. Every other one of these is a quest 2 and a quest 2, and I know that this one is ridiculously hard. So I'm going to try and leave this for as late as I can, really. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel. I hope you're enjoying this Guild of Dungeoneering playthrough as much as I am. Really enjoying playing it. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.